Hello, folks. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Chronic Pain Unit Demon, aka Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain Unit Demon. I'm back. Second live of the day. As you see on the screen, true to the game, and that's what we're all about. So this is a very short live tonight, guys. As you can see, tonight on versus 3-6 Mafia, versus Bone Thugs and Harmony. And that's why I'm jumping on this live to be, just remember the guys, who were true to the game, the rap game, the street game, on all those games. There used to be a lot of legend pioneer guys that used to be true to the game, and those guys are not around anymore. Most of those guys are in the penitentiary or they're retired from the game, you know. But we used to have real guys, who were true to the game. And no, I wish that we still have those guys around because for them they show their honor. For a lot of them, they show their loyalty, and also they show their respect. And what you see today, nobody's true to the game. You know, nobody's true to the game. It's just a cutthroat life, a cutthroat way of living. So how could you be true to the game? How could you be true to the game when you're living this cutthroat lifestyle? You know, how could you be true to the game when you're throwing each other under the bus? How could you be true to the game when you're setting up each other to getting murdered? You know, how could you be true to the game when you're just giving up each other to law enforcement, just like it's peanuts, or it's you know when you're at the movies having popcorns, with no remorse or no feelings. You're just enjoying yourself. You know, that's not true to the game. True to the game are the guys that, like I said earlier, most of them are in the penitentiary and most of them are retired. These guys are true to the game. Today I see a lot of copycats, a lot of wannabes, and they get each other's killed just by doing dubious things. And guys, if you don't really understand, the real truth to the game, guys, do your research. Do more. Dig deeper into the guys who were really true to this game and true to this life. As far as the street life, and show them more respect than what you're doing, because those guys, they deserve their respect. Not like I'm condoning what they did, but I'm saying show the guys that were true to the game, the respect that they deserve. Because all I see today is like a lot of copycats, and that's just getting people, hooked up in quagmires and getting people killed and all that type of stuff. That's not true to the game. The game comes with honor, respect, dignity. The game comes with sacrifice. It comes with decisions that you have to make that you would never make in your lifetime. It comes with bearing, so you have to weigh, which one is heavier before you could decide. So true to the game, it's not just an overnight. It's not overnight. True to the game is a legendary and respectful, um, distinguished way of the old time, gangsters growing up and respect each other with honor. Even though you had some that weren't so loyal, of course, you're gonna have good and bad, and the way you want to measure it. But true to the game back then was really true to the game, you know. And if you look at today, like really, what's true to the game? What's true to the game today? You have in certain countries where maybe 50 or 100 US dollars could get somebody's killed, or could get somebody lose their life. Is that true to the game? No, that's savage. That's not true to the game. People's life worth a million times more than that. So you have to think and decide before you make those decisions. What's really true to the game? What are we seeing today? You know, Back then the game of more standard, more morals, more discipline, more honor. What's going on today? Especially in the music industry. What's going on in the industry? What about true to the game in the industry? Are you guys true to the game in the music industry? Because I don't understand. It seems like there's a lot of chronic pain in the music industry because every time you turn around, some entertainer lost their life tragically. And then when you look at it, it doesn't make any sense. So is that true to the game in your opinion? Like and share. When you come in the chat, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up when you come in the chat. Like and share as well, and spread the word. So is that true to the game? When you set each other's up to lose your life, when you try to work so hard, day in day out in a music studio, just to get a hit record or 2 hit records, so you could support your family, if you have a family, then you wind up losing your life. Is that true to the game? No, it's not. So what's true to the game today? Street or non-street? What's true to the game today? Because all I see today is people are focusing on what's really not real. The virtual world. So what's true to the game today? I have to plug in my laptop here. Low battery. 1 second. Yeah, so what's true to the game today, fellas? You tell me what's true to the game today. What are these people, these youngsters, what are they, what are they learning, from the real true to the game? You know what I mean? What are they really learning from the real true to the game? We have to ask ourselves that because there's not much that we're teaching them when it comes on to true to the game, and what are we going to leave behind as far as the morals and dignity and trust? What are we going to leave behind? So we have to be more true to this game if we say we are about this game. The game of life, the game of living, the big game of loving. We have to be true, because a lot of others paved the way, when it comes on to true to this game and what they stand for, and what they stand on. But today, you see a lot of people running kamikaze around, the game. Some people just do it because of cloud chasing. Some people just run with the game because of fame and money. But there's no more truth to this game in this life. Everybody's selling each other out in the music industry. I see a lot of guys losing their lives, and it's very sad, very very sad if you ask me. Because I don't understand. Every time I turn the television on, I see where another guy from the music industry lost their life. And then when I look at some of these guys in their lives, some of them guys are very nice, humble young men who try to build a career for themselves. Work in the music industry, work hard as well. And then they turn around and have a family and help support their neighborhoods. And then you see where they wind up, getting killed by going back to their neighborhoods and try to just celebrate and support where they're from. So is it true to the game to kill your own in the neighborhood? Do you consider that true to the game? Because it's not. Do you consider that true to the game? Like and support, man. Give me a thumbs up when you come in the room. You know what I mean? Don't forget your thumbs up. Thursday night, man, we're chilling. So do you call that true to the game? So yes, folks. What do you consider true to the game? True to the game is building, not tearing down. True to the game is principle, morals, not disrespect and sellout. and snitching out. That's not true to the game. You see a lot of people out there talking a lot of filth about how hard they are and this and that, and as soon as you get hold of the quagmire, you sell your mama out. That's not true to the game, man. You can't even hold yourself down. You know, you can't even hold yourself down. If you're true to the game, first you have to hold yourself down. Then you can hold your family and your friends down. If you have certain friends around you, that's true to the game. When you have morals, principles, you know. So for these young folks today, running around, doing this and doing that, and God knows what, you don't even understand the game. Because if you guys were in the 80s, I don't even know how much of you guys would still be around. Because, I mean, guys, you have to understand, there were people out here that set standards and morals. A lot of them right now are in penitentiaries and also in 6x9s. Some of them are, rotten corpse by now. God, for rest the dead. Well, a lot of those guys were true to the game. A lot of them died with their honors, their dignity, and their respect. So if you're true to the game, stop having these grudge against each other, killing each other for no reason. Build each other if you're true to the game. Build each other, okay? Don't tear each other down. Build each other. That's true to the game. All right? Rise. Rise above certain occasions. That's true to the game. Because by January, we're going to get another sad news about another entertainer. And it just go on and go so forth. It's tiring. That's chronic pain. Rest in peace, young Dolph. My goodness. What's really true to the game? Now in verses tonight we have Bone Thugs and Army on Harmony going up against I think 3 6 Mafia, and people are enjoying that. You know what I mean? Hip hop, Bone Thugs and Harmony going up against 3 6 Mafia, and we're enjoying and rocking to it. And then if we're losing these guys at such a fast rate for no reason, we're just being hypocrites by just rocking to their music, and say, yeah, and put your hands up or whatever. But then, the same people that are doing that are killing, helping to have these guys allegedly lose their lives. So what's true to the game? Comment down below. Let me know. Comment in the comment section when I say down below. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up as far as your opinion as what is true to the game. Because here a lot of people said, man, I'm true to the game. But when it comes down to the real true to the game, you see where that person is nothing but a failure. Or a backstabber, conniver, it also becomes Lucifer on you. So do you consider that true to the game? No. True to the game is people that you could trust, people that you have their trust, and they have your trust. You know what I mean? And you guys will go to any mile, an extreme, to make sure that you don't break that bond. That's true to the game. Morals, standards, discipline. That's true to the game. So for the young folks out there who are running around doing all these negative things and, maybe think that you're true to the game, what game? Maybe you're true to the savage game, but not the real game. So maybe there's an underworld game that I don't know about, and we're seeing it coming up now in spurts. That's not the way the world used to be, where you say you're true to the game and this and that. No. You're killing each other for no reason, here and there. That's not true to the game. morals, standards, you know, beliefs, barriers. You set those when you're true to the game, so you don't cross a certain path because you know you have other people out over there that respect you, and you respect them for who they are and what they are, and they respect you for who you are and what you are. You know, and you move on. You know what I mean? I don't interrupt you. You don't interrupt me. We just move on with life. You know, if we have an issue, we could talk it out and dialogue instead of shoot it out. That's just the way it's supposed to work. So really and truly, young people, what's true to the game? The way you're going about it, totally wrong. And for all these school shootings that's going on in this country over and over and over again, I mean, enough is enough. Detroit, Michigan, you know, I mean, I feel you guys, I feel your pain. You can't call it true to the game. Young kids are doing things today where a lot of them just act off impulse and some negative thing that they see on the net, and they follow through with those negative, impulsive thinking. That's not true to the game. Young people, find yourself for who you are, not what you see on the internet. You know what I mean? If you find yourself that you know you're straying, dig deep inside and see the person you are inside and try to see if you could bring that person out as far as you know to find yourself again. You know, not in a negative light, but positive, and try to stay true to yourself. Because before you're true to the game, you have to be true to yourself. That's how it works. You know. So before you're true to any form of game, you have to be true to yourself. So much negative stuff that's you know going around us today. It's just clouded the positive. And we have a thing today we call the cloud. And I wonder why. You know, you could put things on the cloud. You know, you could put your photos on the cloud. You could store this on the cloud. Is it to hide? Is the cloud as a cover? Because I'm just saying, you know, there's so many fancy words today that we're not paying attention to. Follow me here. Follow me in this. Follow me in that. I could put this in the cloud. I could Skype this. I could do that. Technology has gotten us, you know, where we're not focusing sometimes on the real aspects of life. Sometimes in our home, you see where Facebook becomes the biggest part of a female or a male's endeavor, and it's less communication in the bedroom. Or it could be also just as simple as a game on app a game on your phone. You know those games that you play on your phone, maybe Candy Crush or God knows which one. You know, but those things become more, you know, important to you than your life and your family. That's not true to the game because then you become more mind control because of gadgets. You know, you've been led astray. Then you have to ask yourself when you find yourself on the outskirt. You know, was that true to the game? No, you wasn't. You're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That's not considered true to the game. You know, you have to be in it to win it. You have to be in it to win it. You know, that's true to the game. You know what I mean? So for tonight, Thursday night, that's the lesson for Thursday night. And I hope everyone and someone understand and take something from this. You know, chronic pain is in the house. I'm just trying to say, hey, we gotta, even me myself, remind myself, we have to stay true to this game of life, this game of love, this game of passion, you know, this game of belief, respect, and honor. Because if you see it, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Um, Nice to have you here. I'm going to make you a moderator. Nice to have you here. You know, if you see what's going on today, guys, in this world, There is so much negative stuff that's going on. You know, so that's why we have to encourage people with the positive and stay true to this game. Because um, life, is going to bring ups and downs, disappointments. Life is going to bring things that you didn't expect, uncertainties. But it's how you take those things and learn from them and become better from them. You know, and that's how you say to yourself, okay, at least I'm trying to be true to this game. But true to the game come with morals. I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I'm doing great as well. Magdalene, I'm doing great as well. Thank you. You know, so true to this game comes with honor, morals, respect. You know, things that we believe in, things that we stand on. That's true to this game in this world. The passion that we have for what we believe in. That's true to this game. A lot of these young folks, like I was touching on earlier, that are doing these things off impulse, without even really thinking or asking or confiding in someone before they act, dangerously. That's not true to the game. Impulsive thinking, just following negative things you see on the internet, you know, just following the negative path that you see. Because sometimes you have a lot of people leave a lot of tracks on these internet, like just negative, negative path that could cause destruction, and they don't care. That's not true to this game. You have to show love, compassion, belief, and what you stand for. Love everyone just like you love yourself. You know what I mean? Because a life is a life, a person is a person. And if you have your set of people over here that you want to be bosom buddy with, and you're true to them, and you're true to yourself, you're true to life, you're true to you're true to love, you're true to this game. But when you're gonna live to tear each other down and cause all these type of animosity, tragedies, you're leaving young kids without no fathers. For people in the rap world that where I see all these rappers, entertainers losing their lives. I mean, their fathers, their husbands, some of them, they have kids, you know. And what are we doing, or what are we saying to them and their family when you leave them with the kids, no father? Already enough, you see in the black community where the lack of fathers are not there, you know. It's better to be positive than negative. You're right. Absolutely. But in this world, I see a lot of people are going off these negative impulse. We need more positive leaders in the household. And if we're just like just killing each other out for what? It doesn't make any sense. That's not true to the game. You have to respect life, man, and honor, and respect. You know what I mean? Treat people like human being. Love yourself. Before you can love someone else, you have to really love yourself. Because once you love yourself, you're going to allow and express that love in you. You know what I mean? And it's going to manifest into other people. You know, because love is love, and love shall always be love. Love never dies. If you really love, never dies. If you love, it never dies. That's why when you see a baby, you're born newborn into this world. I could tell you who my father. You don't even know your parents really, but you fall in love with the first person you see as a child. You know, and you learn that they're your parents. Just by the way you guys intercept, and you grow to love that person unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances. So that's how powerful love in this world. Because if you could learn to love from an infant, to love your mother, your father, once you're there in the household, and that love never dies. That's to show you and show me that love never dies. Never dies. If you really love. So that's why we have to spread it more and continue. over and over, beat it around in people's heads, continue to spread good over evil. Because in this world, all we see today is a lot of evil, not much good. And we have to do better because we can. We can. Collectively, we can. It doesn't take much. All you have to say is no to certain things. No. That's it. That's not hard. Uh, Chronic Pain, Healing Demon. Like and share. Give me a thumbs up when you come in the room. You know, spread the word, spread love, spread what you believe in, spread passion. 2022 is coming up on us, guys. We all live a brutal 2020, 2021. We lost a lot of people through COVID. I think we should learn from that to appreciate life more. 2022 is coming around upon us. Let's make 2022 a better year than 2021. Let's start with love. Let's unite more. Start with love. Thank you for your thumbs up. And let's go from there. There's songs that said love lead the way, you know, and that's true. I really think love leads the way because just to go back and when you have kids and you know you raise them, you see that love leads the way. You talk to them, they understand you, they obey, you know. So that's to show that love leads the way. Because love comes to understanding and discipline. Sometimes in love you have to make hard choices. That doesn't mean you don't love, but you just have to make these choices just to make sure that you know you could bring forth and you know strengthen the love that you have around you. But that's okay because in love you have to make choices as well. So we can do better. We can. You know what I mean? So let's try. Let's try. It's not hard. Thank you for being in my chat, my friend. I appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you for being here. My name is Raymond Nugent, aka Chronic Pain in a Demon. Before I go, I always say, who feels it knows it. One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright.